Open your book to page 172, and let's go and do the review. So let's do number 1. You have 3x minus 5 equal to 4. And the instruction says find the solution of each conditional equation. Conditional equation means the one that it has answers. And check the solutions. Check solution means after you get the answer, you put it back to check if it's correct. But we're not going to do that. And it says identify any equation is not a conditional equation as either an identity or an equation with no solution. So sometimes when you solve, it can be identity or it can be no solution. Then it says graph the solution of the first 6 conditional equations on the number line. So basically you want to graph the first 6 problems that has answer. Okay, so let's go and solve this. So again, when you solve, you need to isolate your variable. So you want to get rid of all the stuff, and you get rid of stuff from the farther away, and you work your way in. So first you have to get rid of the negative 5. So to get rid of the minus 5, you have to do the opposite, right? Again, to solve means you always do the opposite. So you got 3x equal to 9. So this is multiplication. So undo multiplication, you divide. So you got x equal to 3. So this has the answer, so you have to graph that. So it'd be 3, 4, and 2. And to graph that, you put a big dot, and that's it for number 1. Let's go to number 2. You got 22 minus ax is equal to 6. So first you have to get rid of that. So minus 22, minus 22. Again, show your steps, show what you're going to do, and then do it. And none of everything. So watch, there's a negative over here. So you got negative ax equal to negative 16. Divide by negative 8. Divide by negative 8. So x equal to 2. So this one has an answer. So again, you graph. So it'd be 2, 3, and 1. And so 2, you put a big dot right over here. So that's your number 2. Okay, let's go to number 3. Number 3, you have 2 equal to 20 minus 9x. So again, you're solving for x, so you have to get rid of all this stuff. So minus 20 on both sides. You got negative 18. So again, opposite signs, you subtract the numbers and you follow the sign of the higher number, right? Again, none of everything. So now you have to divide to get rid of that. So divide. So you got 2 is equal to x. And when you graph, so it'll be 1, 2, and 3. So that's a dot over here. Okay, so let's go to number 4. Number 4, you have 5x minus 3 equal to 5x plus 4. So you got variable on both sides. So first you have to do is consolidate your variable. So minus 5x on both sides. And you just end up that both are gone. So you got negative 3 is equal to 4. Okay, and this is false. Okay, that means it's always false. Again, because there's no variable, means no matter what x is, it's always going to be false. So when it's always going to be false, this would be no solution. So no solution would be your answer. And so again, if there's no solution, don't graph. Okay, let's go to number 5. Number 5, you have 7.5 is equal to 8 over 10. So you're solving for a. So right now it's division. So to undo division, you need to multiply. So multiply by 10. Again, put in a parentheses, so that way you know that that's what you're multiplying. So this will cancel out, and so multiply, you get 75. So this has the answer, so let's graph that. So you don't always start with 0, right? Because it's going to be very long if you start with 0. The 9 is going to be very long. So whatever you're going to graph, that's the one you're going to middle, and you just go one number on either side. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so let's go to number 6. You have d over 9 minus 12 is equal to 8. So first undo the minus 12. To undo minus 12, you have to plus 12. You can always write down what you're going to do and then do it, right? So you got d over 9 is equal to 20, and always go down. None of everything always go down. So now you have to divide by 9. So to undo division by 9, you have to multiply by 9. Again, when you multiply, you put on the top. So multiply by 9 and put in parentheses. So this cancels out. So you got D equal to 180. Okay, so when you graph, this is 180, so 181 and 179, and put a dot over here, and that's it. Okay. Let's go to number 7. Okay, number 7, you have 7 minus 2 parentheses m minus 4 is equal to 5. So now you have grouping symbols. So first you have to do is undo the grouping symbols. You have to multiply using the distribution property. So multiply minus 2m, multiply, negative times negative is positive, so watch out for the sign. Then next step, you want to go and consolidate your terms. So you're going to get minus 2m plus 15 is equal to 5. So now you're going to undo the 15, so you have to minus 15. So they will cancel out. So you got minus 2m equal to negative 10, divided by negative 2, divided by negative 2. So m is equal to 5. Okay. And then your graph, so it's 5. Again, if you just go step by step, it's very quick. Okay, and you put a dot over here. So that's number 7. Okay, now it asks you to graph 6, the first 6 answers, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you've done 6 already, so you don't have to graph anymore. Okay, so we don't have to graph anymore. So number 8, 20 minus 3 times 4 minus 5x, closing parentheses, equal to 8 plus 15x. Okay. So again, first let's multiply to undo the parentheses. So do not subtract, you have to do the parentheses first. So multiply, you get minus 12. Multiply, you get plus 15x. Okay, so combine the like terms, you're going to get 8 plus 15x equal to 8 plus 15x. So notice right now they're identical. So if they're identical, then it's identity. So you don't have to do any more, okay, because they're exactly the same. So this is identity. Identity means no matter what x is equal to, it's always going to be true. So you have infinite number of answers. So this one is identity. Okay. So again, because they're identical. Now, if you were to subtract, if you keep subtracting, you're going to end up with 0 equal to 0, okay, which is identity. Right? Okay, let's go to number 9. You have 6r minus 8 equal to 6 times 2 minus 3r. So again, you have grouping symbol. So first you have to do is undo the grouping symbol. So none of everything. So multiply, you get 12. Multiply, you get minus 18r. And I'm going to move the r to the left-hand side because you have negative. So I want to get rid of the negative. So I'm going to move to this side. So plus 18r, plus 18r. So I'm going to do it I'm going to do one step at a time, so it's not as confusing. So this cancels out. So you got 24r minus 8 equal to 12. And I'm going to since I have an r on this side, I need to move the number to the opposite side. So plus 8, plus 8. So I got 24r equal to 20. And then divide by 24, divide by 24. So r equal to, now 20 over 24, these are divisible by 4. So divide by 4, you get 5 over 6. Okay. Let's go to number 10. Now you don't have the graph anymore, right? It's only graph the 6. Okay, number 10. You got 7p minus 15 is equal to 7 times 3 minus 2p. So you can first undo the grouping symbol. So multiply. So you get 21, multiply minus 14p. I'm going to move. So this is doing one step at a time. Okay, you move only one thing at a time. This one you can move 2 at a time. So I can show you different methods. So I'm going to move the variable to the left-hand side. So this will cancel out. Then I'm going to move number to the other side. So I'm going to plus 15, so this cancel out. Okay. So you can do both at the same time, or you can do this, that do variable then do the number. Okay. So you get 21p is equal to 36. Again, line up everything. Divide by 21, divide by 21. So p equal to, now both of these are divisible by 3. So if you divide by 3, you get 18 over 7. And that's it. So don't waste time. Don't waste time try to don't waste time try to make into mixed numbers. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, this is 12. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. This is 12. Yeah. Yeah. So divide by 3. So be careful. Okay. Watch out for careless mistakes. Right. Again, divisible by 3. So you get 12 over 7. Okay. Okay. Let's go to 11. You have 56t minus 18 equal to 7 times 8t minus 4. So this one, you have the grouping symbol, so let's go and do the grouping, undo the grouping symbol. So this is 56t multiply minus 28. Then if you minus 56t, right, you want to consolidate your variables, you're going to get negative 18 equal to negative 28. So this is no good. So this is no solution. Okay, let's go to number 12. You got 65 minus 77s is equal to 11 times 5 minus 7s. So let's undo the grouping symbol. So 65 minus 77s equal to, multiply, you get 55, multiply, you get minus 77s. And again, if you consolidate your variable plus 77s, you can always focus on the variable first because that's your focus, right? So you got 65 equal to 55. Again, this one is no good. So the answer would be no solution. Okay, let's go to 13. Okay, you got 15 times 4 minus 5v equal to 16 times 4 minus 6v plus 10. Okay, so undo the grouping symbol. So multiply, you get 60. Multiply, you get minus 75v. Multiply, you get 64. Multiply, you get minus 96v plus 10. Okay, so I'm going to move the variable to this side. So I'm going to plus 96v, plus 96v. Now this is more complicated, so I'm going to just do one at a time. Okay, so you're going to get plus 21v. Now this one is gone, so I can add this together, so I get 74. Okay, combine the like terms. Then minus 60, so 21v equal to 14. Divide by 21, divide by 21. So v equal to, now these are divisible by 7, so divide by 7, you get 2 over 3. Okay, let's go to number 14. You got 10 minus 5, parentheses 2x minus 3 equal to 5 times 5 minus 2x. So again, let's go and undo the grouping symbol. So do not subtract first. Yeah, the subtraction comes last. So multiply, you get minus 10x. Multiply, you get plus 15. This one you multiply, you get 25. Multiply, you get minus 10x. Okay? And then when you combine the like terms first, you get 25 minus 10x equal to 25 minus 10x. So you can see that they are exactly the same. So this one is identity. Identity means they're identical. It means they're exactly the same. Okay, let's go to number 15. Okay, you have 5x minus 7 times 4 minus 2x plus 8 equal to 10 minus 9 times 11 minus x. Okay, again, get rid of the grouping symbol. None of everything, so you can avoid careless mistakes. Right? So you can just multiply everything out. None of everything, if you can. Multiply, you get minus 99. Multiply, you get plus 9x. So now you got a lot of stuff. So what you want to do is you want to tidy things up. Okay, so let's go and combine the like terms. So this one and this one will give you 19x. This one and this one will give you minus 20. Now let's do this side. So you got 9x, and this one will give you minus 89. Okay, so I'm going to minus 9x on both sides. So this is gone, and I'm going to plus 20 on both sides. Right? Again, what you move variable to one side and move the number to the opposite side. So you're going to get 10x is equal to negative 69, and then divide by 10. So x equal to negative 69 over 10 cannot be simplified, and so that's your answer. Okay, let's go to number 16. You have 18 minus 6 times 5x minus 4 minus 13x equal to 11 times 12 minus 3x minus 7. Okay, so again, let's get rid of the grouping symbol. None of everything. So multiply negative 30x, multiply plus 24. This one you multiply. Okay, you can get your calculator. So this test you're allowed to use calculator. So you can use calculator to multiply out. And so this should give you 132. Okay, just double check. 11 times 12 equal 132. Multiply minus 33x minus 7. Again, when there are a lot of terms, you want to tidy things up. So let's go and combine the variables. So it would be minus 43x. By same sign, you add the numbers, right? So again, same signs, you add the numbers. So it would be plus 42. And this one, you want to combine these. Okay, so minus 33x and plus 125. You can use calculator to work things out. Okay, so now I'm going to plus 33x to get rid of that, and minus 42 to get rid of that. Right? So again, move the variable to one side, move the number to opposite side. So this one will give me negative 10x. Right? Again, you opposite sign, you subtract the numbers, and the sign will follow the one with a higher number. Right? And this one will give you, okay, you can get your calculator. So 125 minus 42, okay, you get 83. So divide by negative 10, divide by negative 10. So x equal to negative 83 over 10. Okay, let's go to 17. 17, you have 2 bracket minus 7y minus 3 parentheses 5 minus 4y parentheses plus 10 bracket equal to 10y minus 12. So you have many grouping symbols. So first you have to do is undo the parentheses. Okay, so leave everything alone. Okay, undo the parentheses, do one thing at a time. So minus 15, this one will be plus 12y plus 10 bracket equal to 10y minus 12. Now over here you can combine the like terms first, or you can distribute. Okay, so you probably be a little bit easier if you combine the like terms. So this and this will give you 5y, and this one will give you minus 5. Okay, so you can do this first, or you can distribute either way. So now you can multiply to get rid of the bracket. So you got 10y multiply minus 10 equal to 10y minus 12. So minus 10y minus 10y, you get negative 10 equal to negative 12. So this one cannot, right? It's never going to happen. So in this case, no solution. So you can, if they are same, then it's identity. If they are not same, then is no solution. Okay, let's go to 18. You have 5 bracket minus 13. See, what happens when I'm copying the problem, I'm using my left hand to point so my eye does not skip, so I don't copy the problem wrong. So again, you have to take great care to find a way to do that. Sometimes you can use a paper, put underneath the problem so your eye does not jump all over the place. So copy the problem. So again, same problem, right? Same type. So first, let's go ahead and multiply to get rid of the parentheses. So minus 32 multiply plus 16z plus 20. Okay. So again, there are a lot of terms. So it's better to go and tidy things up by combining the like terms. So this one and this one, they will give me, so line up 5 bracket. So this will give me 3z, and this one would be minus 12, equal to 15z minus 17. Again, try to line things up, especially the equal sign. Make sure you line things up. It helps you keep track of what's on which side. So multiply, this would be 15z, multiply minus 60. So again, you can see that it's going to be no solution. But if you don't see it, just keep going. Again, everything step by step. So you got negative 60 equal to negative 17. Again, cannot, right? That's not true, right? So it would be no solution. So again, when you do it step by step, it's very quick. Do it step by step, very quick. Okay, let's go to number 19. You have 4 bracket negative 24 minus 6 times 3x minus 5 parentheses plus 22x bracket equal to 0. Okay. So again, let's go and get rid of the grouping symbol, the parentheses. So multiply, get minus 18x. Multiply, get plus 30. Everything else line up, right? Again, let's go and combine the like terms over here. So this will give me 4x, and this one will give me plus 6. Okay, then you can, now actually you can divide both sides by 4, but if you just follow the step, follow the procedure, that's fine. So you got 16x plus 24 equal to 0. Okay, then to solve, you have to minus 24, minus 24. So you got 16x equal to negative 24. Divide by 16, divide by 16. So you got x equal to, now this is divisible by 8. So divide by 8, you get negative 3 over 2. Okay, and that's it. Okay. This is kind of unusual case. Okay, actually, there's a quick way of doing this. If you divide by 4 first, they're making it a little bit easier. But just go follow the step, then you should be okay. Okay, let's go to number 20. You have 3 times bracket minus 53 minus 7 times 4x minus 9 parentheses plus 18x bracket equal to 0. Okay. Again, let's undo the parentheses. So multiply, you get minus 28x, multiply plus 63 plus 18x equal to 0. Okay. So combine the like terms. So it would be negative 10x, and this one would be plus 10. Now what I was talking about earlier is that because if it's 0, it's a lot easier if you divide both sides by 3. Okay, this is another technique. So this will cancel out. Okay, you can do that. So you got negative 10x plus 10 equal to 0. And then you can plus 10x plus 10x. So you can, there are many techniques you can do this. Okay, you can do this, solve problem many different ways. And then you divide by 10, so you got 1 equal to x. Okay? So again, there are different techniques. As you learn more and you understand better, you have more options. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 21. You have x plus 7 is greater than 2. Okay. And so this is inequality, so you have to solve and then you have to graph. Now, for the beginner like you guys, it's a good idea to always have the variable on the left-hand side so you don't get confused. Again, always leave the variable on the left-hand side so you don't get confused. So in this case, you minus 7 on both sides. So you get x is greater than negative 5. Okay, so when you graph this, okay, so you got negative 5, negative 4, negative 6. Now for this one, you have to watch the open circle, closed circle. There's no none underneath, so it's open circle. And if you have the variable on the left-hand side, see the arrow is if point that way, you just go that way. Okay, but you need to have variable on the left-hand side. Always have variable on the left-hand side. It's very easy to do, and it's not, you don't get confused. Okay, and so that's your graph. Again, when you do an inequality, graph it above the number line, because if you graph on the number line, it's hard to see. So let's go to 22. You got x plus 5 is greater than 1, so minus 5 on both sides. So you got x is greater than negative 4, and so when you graph, you have negative 4, negative 3, negative 5. Again, for the negative number, right, the higher the negative is more on the left side. So again, it's going to be an open circle, and it's going to go to the, again, follow the arrow, okay, and that's it. So that's your answer. And make sure you box your answers. That's your final answer, and that's your graph. Don't box the graph, just box the answer. Okay, let's go to 23. You have x minus 3 is less than or equal to negative 8. So in this case, you have to plus 3 on both sides. So you got x is less than or equal to negative 5. Okay, and so that's your answer. And when you graph, here's your negative 5, negative 4, negative 6. Now this one is a closed circle, right? You see there's a little none underneath, so it's a closed dot. And the arrow is pointing that way, so you follow that. So again, if you have a variable on the left-hand side, then you can just follow the arrow. It's very easy and very clear. Okay, let's go to 24. You have an x minus 6 is less than or equal to negative 10. So plus 6, right? You're solving for x, right? Plus 6. So you got x is less than or equal to negative 4. So when you graph, here's your negative 4, negative 3, negative 5. Again, this is a closed circle. Okay, put a dot over here, and it's going this way. Okay, and that's it. So again, inequality is not that difficult. Okay, just follow the step. Okay, let's go to 25. You have 2 times parentheses x minus 4 minus 5 is greater than or equal to 7 plus 3 times 2x minus 1. So first, let's go and multiply to get rid of the parentheses. So multiply, you get 2x. Multiply, you get minus 8, minus 5, greater than or equal to 7. Now do not add this into 10. Addition comes very end, right? You got to undo the parentheses first. So you got 6x. Multiply, you get minus 3. So let's go and combine the like terms a little bit, because there are too many things. So you got 2x minus 13. Right, again, same sign, you add the numbers together. Okay, this one, opposite sign, you subtract the number. Okay, remember what I said, always move the variable to the left-hand side for the beginner. So minus 6x, minus 6x. So this is gone. Plus 13, plus 13. Right, move the variable to the left-hand side, move the number to the opposite side. So you got negative 4x is greater than or equal to 17. Then after that, you have to divide by negative 4, divide by negative 4. So x, now when you divide by a negative number, means you have to change direction. Right? Negative means opposite, so you have to change direction. Negative 17 over 4. So now to graph that, again, whatever number you're going to graph, you put here. So negative 17 over 4. The next number will be negative 16 over 4 and negative 18 over 4. Don't worry about simplifying. Okay? And so again, this is a closed circle. And this we're going this way, and that's it. Okay, let's go to number 26. Number 26, you have 10 minus 3 times x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 9 minus 2 times 4 minus 3x. So again, do not subtract. Do not subtract make into a 7. That would be totally wrong. Okay. So you have to multiply. You have to undo the parentheses first. So minus 3x multiply minus 6 greater than or equal to, again, do not subtract. You got to undo the parentheses first. Okay. And then let's go and tidy things up a little bit because there are too many terms. So you got minus 3x. Opposite sign, you subtract the number, right? This one, you're going to get, I'm going to put this in the correct order, put this in the back. So minus 6x, minus 6x. I can move the variable to the left-hand side, move the number to the right-hand side. Right? Again, and it's very simple. Algebra is very simple. Just do exactly the same on both sides. Okay? So you got negative 9x is greater than or equal to, this is going to be negative 3. So divide by negative 9, divide by negative 9. So you got x now. Again, divide by negative number, you have to change direction. And this is equal to 1/3. So when you graph that, you're going to get 1/3. So you can do the 2/3, and you're going to get 0. 0/3 is 0, right? And so this would be over here and go this way. Right? Again, whatever you're going to graph, you put over there, and you're going to get common denominator, right? Just go. So it's 1/3, it's going to be 2/3, and it'll be 0/3, which would be 0, right? Okay, and that's it.